Hello everyone, it is Skyz here. Welcome back to yet another Fallout 76 video. Today's video, I want to talk about the 5 quality of life changes, or the 5 changes in general I want to see happen in the game of Fallout 76. These can range from really small things like the way that the Pip-Boy light works, or really just anything really small, to really big things like the training system, which I will actually get into this video. But if someone at Bethesda is watching this who works on Fallout 76, bring it up at the next meeting or whatever. I think these could be some some really good changes that the game desperately needs to improve the quality of life for players like me. But without further ado, let's jump right on in. And coming in at number 5, we have the way that non-tradable items such as the Gauss shotgun or the Secret Service armor actually works. Now, currently in the game, if you get the item, or you earn the plan to learn that item and craft it or whatever, you can't trade it. And you know, I see it as sort of a negative more than anything, because you can roll a really good piece. Like I have like 2 or 3 Vanguards Hellcat pieces I cannot trade at all, and I'm trying to get overyears, but I can't trade them, so they're just kind of just sitting on my guy until I get overyears, and at that point this game becomes script. So instead, what I think Bethesda should do, don't make him tradable to really low level players. Make it so that way if the player you're trying to trade with actually has the plan unlocked, like with the Hellcat armor or the Gauss shotgun, you could trade that item with them and also get another Gauss shotgun or a Gauss minigun or any other sort of thing that by the game. This is just a simple change I want to be seen. This will still give the players to have the incentive to go out there and grind for their Gauss shotgun, Gauss minigun, their Warglaive, or whatever, but it would give us, people who already have them and have really good pieces that would be really valuable on the market, to be able to trade them, because currently the market is just railway rifles, random pieces of PvP armor for a reason. I'm not a big PvP guy, sorry, and like fixers and handmaids, and that's not really an economy opinion. I want to see a diversified economy. Like, I want to see diversified builds, which we'll actually get into later in the video. I put it at number 5 just because I see it as like the least likely, or the least likely change to happen. But if this was to happen, I think it would be more of a positive change than a negative. Coming in at number 4, we have improving the trading system. So currently the way it works is you put up an item for 0 caps, the other person takes the item and then runs away. It's not a very great, it's actually a really shitty trading system. It's not the way a trading system should work, in my opinion. I like the way that Borderlands does it, where you put up an item, they put up an item, and then both players have to agree to it. Both players have to. It's not a fucking free-for-all like it is currently. The one downside to this change, if they were to make it more like Borderlands and like, you know, like an actual trading system, not whatever fucking garbage they got, is it would put a lot of couriers out of business, because there's no more need for a respectable courier to do such a really ridiculous task of trying to not get scammed, because right now scamming is a really big problem. I've been asking for this for a really long time. I know that a lot of other people have been asking for this for a really long time, and this would just pretty much eliminate almost all of it. It's by all means not a perfect solution at all, because they would have to literally rework the way trading works in the game between players, instead of whatever copy and pasting bullshit they did with the vendors and the trading system, make it like really similar. But this would stop pretty much almost all scamming, in my opinion. It's a change that I've been asking since all the way back, like, what, 3 years ago now. It's been changed. A lot of other people have been asking. So Bethesda, just do it, because it would fix a lot of things. Only reason why it's at number 4 and not a lot higher, where it really should be at number 1, is because, 1, I don't really do trading anymore, and 2, there's not really like a really incentive on Bethesda's apparently, because we've all been asking for it and they haven't given it to us. It's just another classic Bethesda move. But if this was to happen, I would throw a party. I would do a 24-hour stream, because why the fuck not? Coming in at number 3, we have buffing pistol builds, and yes, I already have 2 separate videos on this topic. Bethesda needs to fix gunslinger builds, and Bethesda needs to fix guerrilla builds. And both of these videos I will link in the description down below. But the most simple change I'm going to mention real fast is to simply just move the cards from agility to perception. This simple change would bring so many people to try a very simple pistol build, because pistol builds are fun. But currently in the game, I have to wear armor, or wear armor with special effects that buff my stealth, because I only have 15 points in agility. I need 9 for the basic, the expert, and the mastery of said perk cards. And that doesn't leave me that doesn't leave us a lot of room to make a build stealth. Tank builds are a little bit different, but stealth builds are really hitting that spot, because you can only have like 1 stealth, which I have already labeled in my Medic's Gunslinger build. This simple change not only would make pistol builds a lot more fun to play, it would make them a lot more powerful, because currently they're some of the weakest builds in the game, especially if you're going for a pistol build when you first start out. Is a challenge. I, on my pistol character, went from pistols to melee to rifleman back to pistols, and let me tell you, it sucks. Bethesda, please just do this simple change, please. Coming in at number 2, we have making 3-star enemies guarantee you a 3-star weapon. And yes, I know that legendary crafting kind of negates the effects or the need for this change, but early game could use it, mid game can use it, hell, even I can use it late game, because I know I've had multiple occasions where I've picked up 2-star or I've killed a 3-star 2-star enemy, and I'm expecting a 2-star or 3-star, and I get it and it's a 1-star, and I'm like, what the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. You should be rewarding your players for playing your game, and by rewarding them, it keeps them playing. This just makes me not want to kill. I mean, I'm still going to kill a legendary enemy. It just makes me want to pick up the legendary on their body just a little bit less, because I know it's like, I forgot the percentage, which is like a 25% chance for a 3-star from a 3-star enemy, which makes no fucking sense at all. Again, I know the legendary crafting exists, and at the end of events you are guaranteed 3-star when it comes to boss events, but why is this a thing? It's bugged me since the beta days. Simplest thing to do is literally just to make it so that I get a 3-star if I kill an enemy. I don't know why Bethesda doesn't do this. I feel like a lot of people have been asking this, because it's super annoying to just get the most random shit given to you. Like, let's say if you see a bloody 10 mil on a 3-star enemy you just killed, you're like, oh cool, it's probably going to be like limb damage or something stupid, you know, like you kill a 3-star, you should get the 3-star. You go to the enemy and it's a 1-star bloody, and you're like, damn, that sucks. So it's just a change I want to see. Even if they just made it so that way bosses only give you 3-star legendaries upon killing them, like with the queen and the cryptid or the imposter Steve Squatch, it would fix just it would make my life a little bit easier. It would be a really great quality of life change to happen. Bethesda, please. I'm getting sick of getting 1-stars out of 3-stars. And coming in at number 1, we have buffing the other legendary effects. This is not geared towards hating on the lovely bloody crew, because I do love a bloody build every now and then. But what I'm talking about is making every other build on par or equal to that 95 damage that bloody gets, because people who have 95% of their health bar covered in rads should 100% still be getting that 95 damage. What I'm talking about is buffing things like aristocrats, berserkers especially, junkies, juggernauts, and maybe anti-armor. So, and gourmands, especially gourmands. So right now, gourmands is at a 24% damage increase when your food and health, or when your food and your water bar is full. That should be a lot higher, because 24 is pretty much fucking nothing. That should be at least a 90. At least a 90. Because, I mean, yes, it's a little bit easier to keep your health and hunger up. So, yeah, sure, why not? Bring down to like 75, but it's still somewhat on par with bloodied. Same thing with junkies. You're still getting a shit ton of defects with all your with all your addictions, and you can't get a perk in the game that will reduce the effects of said addiction. So that plus 50 damage doesn't really add up to anything. So I would say bring up to equal on bloodied or 90, because it doesn't make any sense to me to have 5 addictions and only get plus 50 damage when I could have 95% of my health bar, fill the threads, and get 95% damage. Again, it's about a reward and balance for your build. And currently, junkies is just, it used to be somewhat equal, but after they changed the damage, it doesn't do anything. And juggernauts especially, why is that 25? Isn't juggernaut supposed to be the sun and the moon, like the yin and yang to bloodied? So why is it not 95? Why is it 25? It doesn't make any sense. Yes, granted, it's a lot harder to keep your health up with juggernauts when you're not using vampire, but it doesn't make any sense to me. Why is it only 25 damage? Again, is it supposed to be the opposite of bloodied? So why is it only 25? Why isn't it 95? Doesn't make any sense to me. And again, aristocrats is again also another 50 damage for every 1,000 caps, gives you up to 50 plus damage. I could sort of see it being the counteracted to junkie, right? Because junkies spend all their money on drugs, so they're poor, but they still get the damage boost, while aristocrats are rich and they don't spend their money on drugs. I don't know, but again, shouldn't that also be another yin yang thing? Even if they made gourmands, aristocrats, and junkies all 75 or 80 plus damage, and made juggernaut especially a 95 plus damage, it doesn't make any sense to me. Why? You want a balanced game, right? But you're gonna leave bloodied in this overpowered state, which I'm fine with, because bloody players 100% deserve that fucking damage for having literally nothing. Even if they can stealth, they deserve that. They fucking deserve it. But give the other people who are using juggernauts or aristocrats or junkies that extra damage, especially gourmands builds. Man, I'm a gourmand fan, and having that plus 24 damage kind of breaks my heart. Hello, editor Skyz here. I forgot to mention berserkers. So berserkers is a 50 plus 50 damage increase on your weapon. I feel like this should be a lot higher. I feel like this should be more of a 90, not 95, because it's super easy just to keep your health up sort of in the game, and also to keep the effect going, because you have no armor. But this is one of this kind of sparked the idea for this video, to be honest. This whole why isn't berserkers better, because it really should be. I really like the let's go naked movement back in the day, and just why was it never buffed? So that makes my list too, I guess. Berserkers needs a buff, aristocrats needs a buff, junkies especially, and juggernauts. Okay, juggernauts is the worst, but they all need a buff, because I want to see more variety. Because 9 times out of 10, every time I join a team, I always see full-on red health bars. But that's just me wanting to see more variety. But other than that, yeah. And with that out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, comment down below whether you think my list is a good list or a bad list. Comment down below your quality of life changes or changes in general you want to see happen to the game, and I will talk to y'all later. Thank you for watching again. Peace.